Hey, how's it going everybody? It's your man Roball back again on another Final Stand video. Now for this video, we're doing another race update idea video. Now for this idea, guys, a lot of people have been telling me in stream, not really in the comments too much, but in stream they've been telling me, hey, what about an idea on a half-breed Saiyan race? Now people have been telling me this because they look at Gohan, they look at Goten and Trunks, and they're like, yo, Roball, we want to be like them. So I was thinking, why don't we try it out, guys? I made a list of transformations they could have. Now, if you don't like the transformations I tell you guys, just comment down below what you think they should be, the stats or levels. These stats or levels are really flimsy, to be honest. They go high and low a lot because I'm looking at Gohan, I'm looking at Goten and Trunks and everything, and I'm looking at like what their power level was or could be based on like the manga and the anime, and I'm thinking this is a little bit weird. So let's get right into it, guys. Before I start it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, cop the merch, links are down below, and follow me on Twitter at Roball01. Now let's get right into the video, guys. Now, another thing I want to note is that if you want to join my Discord chat, link is down below. You can tell me your ideas and I can try to make a video on it for you guys. So make sure you join my Discord chat, link is down below. Now, first things first, let's get to the half-breed Saiyans and how they will look like. The way they look, very, very similar to the Saiyans and humans, guys. Really just a combination between the two. Nothing that special or specific between the two. You basically will look like a Saiyan or a human the exact same way in Final Stand. Now, keep in mind with these idea videos, any game could really take it and do it if they want to, guys. I don't care what game does it. As long as it's implemented into a game, I think that'll be pretty cool. Now, first things first is their stat points and what they could get. I think this race should major in melee damage and speed. Now I said speed because we seen Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 and he's pretty fast. Yeah, Gohan's pretty fast. Goten is also pretty fast too, the combination of Goten and Trunks. Now their melee damage, I think melee because Saiyans are really good at the melee while the humans are actually really good with everything basically. They're like an all-rounder from what I've heard. But when it comes to Saiyans, I think melee damage, and I think that should translate into this new race, guys. The half-breed Saiyans, half Saiyan, half human. Now, the first transformation that I want to tell you guys, it's fairly obvious what it could be. It could possibly be Super Saiyan 1, guys. Super Saiyan 1 for the half-breed Saiyans could be the first transformation. Now, the reason I say this is because we've seen Goten and Trunks unlock it pretty easily, like basically their first transformation. Now, for the level requirement, I think it should be 45. Lower than the Saiyans ones, which is 50, and the stat points I think should be 40, less than the level, because Goten and Trunks unlocked it pretty easily, but they weren't really that strong with it either. Trunks was pretty good at it, because he could like match up with Vegeta in the gravity chamber. Goten was pretty good at it because he could match up with Gohan when Gohan was training him, but the thing is, Gohan's pretty weak as is when he was training Goten, and Vegeta's in the freaking gravity chamber, so it makes sense that Vegeta was actually getting matched up by his son who's younger, and also more like agile and stuff like that. Now, on to the next transformation, guys, is Super Saiyan 2. Now, the level requirement for this is lower from the Saiyans, which is level 100 for the Saiyans, but for this, I think it should be level 95. Now, the reason I say level 95 is because all it took was really Gohan going into the time chamber, which was a lot of time for him, but in reality, Super Trunks, like Future Trunks, he got it pretty easily too, so it makes sense for this to be a lower level in my opinion, just by 5, but also, something I want to mention is, I don't know if I failed to mention this, but Saiyans get a stat point every 3 levels. Humans get 1 every level from what I can hear, from what I've heard. And I think the half-breed Saiyan should get 1 every 2 levels, guys. Every 2 levels. The reason I say this is because it's the best of both worlds. It's a combination of 2 in between. It's basically the mean of it, okay? Now, in the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, level 95 requirement with a stat point of 115 to everything but health max and key max. Now, the reason I say 115 is because Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, come on. Him versus Cell, you could tell he had a pretty high stat level if it was like in combination with Final Stand. If you translated it to Final Stand, his stat points would be higher than Goku's at Super Saiyan 2 in my opinion. It was said that he would have been stronger than Goku if he kept training. Now, on to the next transformation, guys. And this transformation right here, this one's a iffy one for me. This transformation, Gohan got this one when he was a little kid when he went to Namek, and he also got it when he went to the Elder Kai and the Kais and everything, the Supreme Kai and stuff like that, to the Kai world, Kaishin, and he got his ki unlocked and everything like that, like his limits broken. So when it comes to this, it's called Potential Unleashed. We've seen it like more than once in the series for sure, hopefully more than twice, I think. But when it comes to this, I think the level requirement should be starkly higher than Super Saiyan 2. I think it should be level 170, maybe level 180. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. And I think that the stat points for this should be 160. Now, the reason I say it's not higher than the level is because I don't think it deserves to be higher than the level, because we've seen Gohan get his potential unlocked. He got stronger, but he was also pretty weak as is when he did get his potential unlocked, and it wasn't until he got his next transformation, which was his mystic form or his ultimate form, that he actually seems powerful to us, guys, okay? So the next transformation, as I just stated, guys, is going to be the ultimate form. As you can tell, Ultimate Gohan kind of stems from this. My idea came from that. But the reason I'm saying it's called Ultimate Form is because this is going to be the final transformation for the humans / half-breed Saiyans, you know, the half-breed Saiyans. But there's also another thing I want to add on to this, guys. The level requirement for this will be level 310, and the stat points will be 290. Not higher than 310, although it could be. I don't think it should be. If it were any higher, I think it should be like 300, 310, nothing higher than that, because it doesn't deserve to be higher than that. Another thing I want to add on is that I think this form should have a small health drain, a really small health drain, but the health drain should be less than Super Saiyan Blue times 10 Kaioken. Now the reason I think it should have a health drain is because we haven't seen Gohan use his mystic form or his ultimate form too much, but we know that it looks like basically lightning around him with a white aura and stuff like that, and Potential Unleashed from what we've seen is basically a white aura as well. So Super Saiyan will look just like the Super Saiyan for Saiyans, Super Saiyan 2 will look just like Super Saiyan 2 for Saiyans as well, Potential Unleashed will be just like the mystic form or the basic ki aura, like a white ki aura around the player, nothing too special on that. And then the ultimate form will be some sort of white aura as well, with lightning around the player to symbolize the mystic / ultimate form of Gohan. And I think the player might grow a little bit bigger from this one too. I think they might want to grow a little bit bigger, because I think it'd be pretty cool to see really muscular players in their ultimate form, while also they get a little bit of a health drain. I think it should be like really small, smaller than Kaioken times 100 for sure, smaller than Super Saiyan Blue times 10 Kaioken as well, because the half-breed Saiyans are just the best of both worlds. They shouldn't be nerfed that much in my opinion. They're already getting enough stat points to be powerful. That's why I'm making the stat points for their transformations low as well. Now guys, another thing I want to talk about is a potential prestige form or two for this race, guys, okay? Now when it comes to this race, we don't know much about it. Now we do know that there are different transformations that Gohan has had, like he's had his full power Super Saiyan, stuff like that. So there could be a prestige form where he goes full power Super Saiyan, or the level requirement could be 45 as well, but the stats that you get could be maybe 60 or higher. Now that would make sense in my opinion, because we've seen Gohan, he trained, he was able to keep his Super Saiyan state, but he was also still powerful while he used it. He wasn't still weak, he wasn't like weaker than his Super Saiyan full power state compared to like Goku and stuff like that, but he was still powerful when he did use a Super Saiyan state, and he was stuck in it with just his blonde hair with no aura. Now, the final transformation that I think should be added, the real prestige form that I think should be added, ignoring the previous one, I think it should be called Great Super Saiyan. Now the reason I call it Great Super Saiyan is because I think it just sounds like the Great Saiyaman, you know? Gohan's Great Saiyaman form. Now when it comes to this, I think the level requirement should be 350, higher than the 310 requirement of Ultimate Form, and stat points should be 460, much higher than the stat points of the Ultimate Form. Now the reason I raised the level requirement is because the stat points are so high, but I also think that they should get rid, Snake World, it's his game, keep in mind, he should get rid of the small health drain, that way there's no health drain when it comes to the Great Super Saiyan form. And the way that I think this should look, I think it should look like this. I think the player should have lightning around them, similar to Super Saiyan 2 and the Ultimate Form, but I also think that they should have a white aura instead of having a yellow aura from Super Saiyan. The reason I say white aura is because it'll make them seem more human. Now the reason I think they'll seem more human is because of course they're a half-breed race. So when it comes to this half-breed race, I think they should also get the Super Saiyan 2 hair and not the Super Saiyan 1 hair, because they're the Great Super Saiyan form, not Super Saiyan 1, not Super Saiyan 2, it's the Great form. The final form of this race would be the Great Super Saiyan form after they prestige one time. Now guys, tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I decided to make this video purely because you guys wanted me to. It wasn't planned at all, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna make this for you guys, because I know you guys really do want an update idea, excuse me, on a race which is the half-breed Saiyans, half human, half Saiyan. And tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. I liked making this video. It didn't take much effort because all I had to do was look into Teen Gohan, or Gohan in general, like future Gohan and present Gohan, and look into Trunks and Goten, which wasn't that difficult. Now guys, if I got any information wrong, comment it down below. I pride myself in being good at research, so I want to be right next time, guys. Also comment down below your ideas for a future video. I got one on the Black Star Dragon Ball race coming out soon that I think could be added to the game, and I also have an idea on maybe a Demon Clan race, guys, the Demon Realm. Now the Demon Realm is going to be pretty cool because we don't know much about them, but we do know what they look like and the things that they can do. We know they are powerful, so this could be one of the most powerful races if it were added to the game. Now guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on the video, comment down below what's your favorite part or your ideas on a future video. That way I don't skip over it and I can actually see it, guys, because I want to do these videos for you guys, and it's only going to happen if you guys do comment it down below. And also subscribe if you're new. Join the Robros, guys. We're almost to 10k subscribers and we're going to get it real soon, so make sure you subscribe before it is over, guys, okay? And also cop the merch, link is down below. It's going off sale at the end of the month, guys, so make sure you get it before it does go off sale. And do me a favor, guys, and follow me on Twitter at Roball01, guys. I would appreciate it if you did. Trying to get to that 1.4k. We just hit 1.3k, and it's amazing, guys. All because of you guys, okay? So, guys, remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also, cop the merch. Join my Discord chat. Link is down below. You can suggest ideas there, too, instead of commenting. And follow me on Twitter at Roball01. Everything you need is linked down below, guys. So, if you did enjoy this video, I'm going to sign out now, and I'll see you guys in the next Final Stand video, probably tomorrow. Peace, guys.